start talking on a mic when you're a female after a male because you go, oh god, it's that high pitch. And I've realised as well, sorry guys over there, all you can see is this great big speaker, which is not good. So I'm going to make Michael like come here in front of everybody's face. Great stuff. As you can see, the guys have worked really hard to create some material over the 6 weeks. I forgot to mention, don't heckle. I can hear people saying something in the background, so try not to talk my accents wrong because it's like really quite hard. But otherwise, thanks for like all your cheers and everything. Everyone's a great audience member. So yeah, we're going to go with Michael. No, I'm going to talk for a bit first. I was thinking about slogans actually on the way here. I've been thinking about slogans recently. Obviously I made up one before about the Comedy Trust. We don't say things like that, like, yeah, I'm here to make a fool of myself. I'm there to stand out from the crowd. Like it's an advertisement. But my favourite slogan is Just Do It by Nike. Everyone remember that one, Just Do It. Because it's like that whole thing with, if you want to spend £400, madam, on those pair of boots, just do it. And sir, if you want to pawn your wife's ring to buy a new golf set, then just do it. It's just a great slogan, isn't it? Until, you know, it's put up on the billboard in the local bus stop, and then some idiot throws a brick through and goes, sorry, Mr. Bobby Man, Nike just told me just to do it. You know, but otherwise, great slogan. It's my favourite ever. I'm going to move on to Michael. I'm going to stop gabbing, I'm sick of my voice. And next we have Michael James. Good old Michael James.
Hello, Michael. Right. Hello. What kind of nan's yours? Because mine's like a DIY nan. She hasn't got a clue. She fancies doing DIY, but she just can't do it. She's had a 3-seater couch once, and she decided she didn't want a 3-seater couch, she only wanted 2 seats. So she sawed the arm off one, and she sawed the couch off and tried to stick it back on. True story. And like she turns around to me and says, right, go and get me the no more, actually no, not the no more nails, I'm just gonna hammer the nails in. He said, because if Jesus was alive and no more nails was invented, like, what would he do? Would he just be standing there? I'm stuck! Like that, so it's just a bit of a joke, really. Right, she didn't like the fireplace, so once again she demolished that. But she wanted to get the measurements, and instead of the tape measure, she uses a teaspoon. Don't know if anyone else, no, just mine. So she got the teaspoon at 1 teaspoon, 2 teaspoons. Nan, you've got a tape measure there, use that. But she just didn't. So she wanted to get me into the DIY stuff, so she got me down to the house to do some DIY in the garden, and she wanted me to build a little wall. So it was around the flower bed and stuff. Why she wanted the wall, I don't know. But I got the cement out and the bricks and started building it up like a little nice one. Next minute, as always, Nana knows best. So Nana comes out and she goes, that's not how you build a wall. She gets me hand and she shoves it into the cement and shoves it on the wall. Like, Nan, do you realise that burn? She goes, I can't feel it. Like, she's got no feeling in her hands, like, she's got, like, thorns and neighbour's dog near enough clinging on. But she's forgetful because she doesn't remember that her hands don't feel any pain, basically. So she went to Quicksave once and she put the dog in the car, just for a little ride. So, the dog's in the car, she goes into Quicksave, comes out, and she goes home. She leaves the dog in the car park, but she comes back and she accuses someone of robbing the dog out of the boot. Like, how can you do that? This woman just rescued the dog out of the car park, but she gets accused. But she hasn't just left me her dog, she's left me mum when she was little at a petrol station. She drives into the petrol station, fills a car up, she goes, I forgot me money, my daughter's there. And she drives off again. So she leaves me mum as some kind of ransom in the petrol station. So she forgets to close the door on the car regularly as well, she hasn't got a clue. So she gets in and she drives off. Car door's open, so I check, no! Your car door's open! And she speeds up, so I have to chase after her and she's going like dead fast down the road. She gets to the end, has to stop, and she goes, and shouting, "Nan, do you realise that your door's open?" She goes, "I thought you were just having a race like you did when you were a little kid." So, I go, "No." She goes, "But you're on 78 mile an hour." I go, "What's that?" "That's the engine temperature, you dunce." So, like, because she drives down the motorway in first gear, because she can't find any others, basically. But I've been in the car with my sister and my nan driving, which is never a good idea. But my nan, she puts the car into first gear, or so she thinks. So first gear, and next one she goes backwards. So that crashes into the car behind. This woman gets out of the car as she do, all angry, like that. So she gets out the car, and my nan turns to me and my sister and goes, "Wind your windows up, kids, bye!" and drives off, leaving this woman like shaking her fist in the background. But like, she's my uncle has told her once that a car stinks because of the dog. I think it's the dog anyway. But the car stinks, so leave your car doors open and the air will go through and it'll get rid of the smell. In theory that works, but not when you leave the car doors open in the rain. So big thunderstorm, my nan leaves the car doors open, and incidentally, I'm staying in my nan's and I've got to go to my sister's 18th. So I get in and there's like 6 inches of water in the door pocket and the seat's absolutely soaking. So I've got to go to my sister's 18th with a wet bum. Not good for dancing. But when you get to your sister's 18th and you're told to dance with your nan, now that's not good. Because this fella took my drink off me and I just wanted a drink because it was off. And he takes it off me and he goes, "Your nan, go and dance with us." So I want a drink. So he forces me to dance with, he's 6'7", mate. Forces to dance with me nan. So I go up, little nan dance, load of crap. But I come back and his face is red, as you may have guessed, like really embarrassed. But before he gives me a drink, he goes, "You're adopted." Oh, what? No, I'm not. No. But it's good. He turns around and he gets me drink and he gives it back to me. He says, "You be careful. You have too much blood in your alcohol system." Absolutely wasted. You haven't got a clue. Like me now. But shortly after my sister's 18, me nan goes on a 2-day computer course and she knows absolutely everything, which she blatantly doesn't. So she comes round to my house to teach me how to use a computer. Ooh, nice. So she comes out and I just let her get on with it. So she like walks over dead slow and she sits down, she pushes the CD drive to handy cup holder. She's putting a cup inside this thing. But she gets onto this internet translation site somehow. And she gets on and she says, "Oh, commonly used phrase." Yeah, so she types in this commonly used phrase. And she just says German. I fought them in the war, no, and you didn't. But she translates and she goes, Michael, ich bin ein Schildkröten, like that. What's that? My sister does German. She said, "Nan, do you realise you just said, I am a turtle?" So, but, like, you don't argue with me nan at all because she can get violent. So I was standing there minding my own business in my own house. Next minute, nan walks up. Uppercuts me to the chin. Glasses go flying. True story. And then accuses my chin of going into her fist. Nice. So I've been Michael and on my nan.